Brandon Aiyuk continues to crash out. This time, ruining his chances of having an opportunity to play for the Commanders after he took shots at Jaden Daniels. We're going to talk about that. And then to end today's episode, we're going to go through a report from Bleacher Report that has Christian Watson as the most overpaid wide receiver, and they have their reasons. But before we talk about it and break it all down, you already know you got to hear the music first.
Welcome to your number one spot for all NFL news and content, NFL Central.
What's going on, football fans, and welcome back in to another episode of NFL Central, your number one spot for everything NFL. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by Steve-O. Hope y'all enjoyed the holiday weekend, man. Steve-O, what's the word?
What's good, folk?
Hey, man, we back. We bite. But, hey, man, let's get into this content, brother. This man, Brandon Aiyuk, continues to crash out, bro, and I don't understand why. First, we got him driving past the stadium, doing crazy amount of speed during the road and acting like just acting crazy. So now Brandon Aiyuk now decides to take shots at Jaden Daniels. And yeah, this is one of the rumored teams that he could potentially be joining once the San Francisco 49ers. We're going to release him, but they hold it on to him and say, yeah, we're going to watch you crash out and be out of a job. He posted a video on social media saying this to Jaden Daniels: boy, I'm a grown ass man. Boy, you're going to have to stop running behind your mama, and I might believe what you talking about. But until then, end quote. Steve-O, your reaction, bro. You muted, bro.
I'm glad I was, because I had to get myself together. Look here, bro. This is just Steve here. This ain't even Steve-O speak. This just Steve here. You don't have no leverage here. Do you not understand that you just came off of two major surgeries, an MCL and an ACL? You just burned the bridges of your former team. You didn't badmouth your former team. And everything coming up behind you is just straight negative. You finally got somebody that's willing to be on your damn side, which is one of your quote unquote good friends, and Jaden Daniels, who was your former quarterback in Arizona State. Mind you, had problems back in Arizona State. Mind you, was a lot of chatter about Jaden Daniels' performance at Arizona State. I wonder who was talking then. Just saying, who knows? But now we get to this standpoint. And you gonna come out here and not only say what he said about his mother, you gonna double down, and then the next slide on IG have a picture of you with some cleats, you with a Commander's hat, and say, Fab, if you ready, available all season, I'm gonna be available all season. That's two shots. You not a grown ass man, you a grown ass goofy. Because you just completely burned the bridges of you going to another team. I don't like. Y'all are not basketball players. Y'all cannot come out here and think y'all finna call shots in the NFL. It's never worked. It's never worked. You know why? Because it's a 16-year-old Brandon Aiyuk somewhere in Florida, California, Texas, somewhere. They gonna find another one. At the end of the day, you just hurting yourself and putting yourself in more of in the early retirement. And that's all I gotta say about it. I'm sick of the situation because for one, you good, but you ain't that good. For sure. Two, you getting paid regardless. Like the stupidest shit I've heard him say out of his mouth that y'all mad because you pay me $50 million in 8 months. What's your issue there?
Don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. It's just crazy work, to be honest with you, bro. The man just set up for early retirement because nobody's going to want to touch you with a 6-foot pole in the NFL. You better go to the Canadian Football League or the UFL. And you better hope that one of those people take you, because we already know in locker rooms, we don't want problems. That's in any locker room, from Pee Wee to damn high school. Nobody wants a guy that's annoying. Nobody wants that. Like, you're talented, but you're not a Jamar Chase. You're not a Justin Jefferson. Pump the brakes, bruh. You got your money, and hey, you mean to tell me you worked your ass off through high school, college, and some in the NFL to recoup this contract that you're on right now, to blow it all away after one contract, bruh? After one re-up. After one re-up. Brandon Aiyuk is the stupidest person on social media right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, he got to be up there top 5 of the stupidest motherfuckers on the social media right now. And then somebody was trying to throw you a alley-oop, and you go and you mention his mama. The moment you mention mama, kids, and spouses, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with. And now I would, if he ends up a Commander, I want to know.
It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I want to know who didn't talk to Jaden. I want to know who didn't talk to him.
Because you just doing what you gonna do Philly all over again. It's just gonna be something in that DMV water.
For sure. And
it's stupid, bro.
Yeah,
It's flat out stupid. Like, you wasting your talent. Like you said, this is your first real big contract. You can have several more. My thing with him is it's just annoying because it's so many blueprints of the wrong way to do the wide receiver and the right way to do it. And you're just going right down the path of AB. Motherfucker, you're nowhere near as good as AB was.
That's a fact.
And they felt that he was replaceable, and he became replaceable.
Facts.
He was so talented that they gave him a second chance. He won the Super Bowl and then kicked his ass out again.
It's just crazy.
I think if you get kicked if your ass get kicked out once, you ain't getting back in. The gates is closed.
On the real. Yeah, Steve-O. ESPN Jeremy Fowler said that Washington was the one job that seemed like there was at least a small possibility, even though I didn't even think they were going to sign him. They could go get a free agent now, like Stephon Diggs or Keenan Allen, if they want the help in Washington. So right now,
Stephon the safer choice anyway.
I agree with that, because everybody talked about Stephon and how he was a good teammate up in New England. And that's one of those things we talk about. We talk about doing the wide receiver thing the right way. Look at Mike Evans, bro. Mm-hmm. Look at guys like Mike Evans. Look at guys like Justin Jefferson. He dealing with 9 in his shenanigans and ain't even call him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kept supporting him. But he also kept it real at times too, but not completely throwing him under the bus. You know, it's a right way to do this.
You threw a motherfucker under the bus before he threw a pass at your ass. Motherfucker, you threw a motherfucker. You ain't even signed no contract.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Like, bro.
Like, just pure stupidity and things like that, bro. It just don't make
that's like, bro, this is the equivalent of you talking to your homie, he trying to get you a job with you, and by the time he get home, y'all on the phone, y'all cussing each other out. Fuck you, nigga. Now y'all, that's the equivalent of this shit. You ain't got the job, but you telling him fuck him.
For the real, crazy work.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either, man. But he continues to crash out, and yeah, he blew it, bro. But Steve-O, let's switch gears and stop talking about Buddy. Then let's talk about something that came from Bleacher Report, bro. So Bleacher Report writer Mo Moton, crazy name by the way, listed NFL players. Listed NFL players that are overpaid. Some of the common names that make sense: Deshaun Watson and then Alvin Kamara, just to list a few out there. But he also listed Christian Watson, who signed a 4-year extension with the Green Bay Packers worth $92 million. And he is now the 3rd highest paid wide receiver, Steve-O. And he said Watson has yet to finish a campaign with more than 41 catches or 620 receiving yards. Injuries has been something that has plagued him. And right now, he has missed a total of 20 games in his career so far. So, Steve-O, do you feel like Christian Watson is overpaid wide receiver,
bro? Kinda. And it was going to be leaning towards not the talent, but the availability part, because that's the only thing that's stopping him from being a no doubter of this topic because, quite frankly, we all know the talent that he behold and when he came into the league and then what he's done in the league when he's healthy has been fairly good. But 14 games, 9 games, 15 games, 10 games is not something you should be willing to, or I would say willing to pay that much amount of money to for the long term because he showed long term that he ain't been healthy. So, and then on top of that, for him to not even have 1,000-yard season yet, if I'm not
No, he
mistaken,
hasn't. He hasn't gone over 620 yards in a
yeah,
season.
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
But it's almost like a situation where. No, I ain't finna laugh at no fucking Green Bay. Them niggas had choices. They just chose to play his ass. I ain't finna laugh at their ass.
We tried to keep it cool on the real, but I think that the Green Bay Packers, they making some real crazy decisions right now financially,
Especially giving up the giving up Dobbs and I mean not Dobbs. What was the one that went to
they let Dobbs walk,
yeah Dobbs
then they
and someone
traded
else.
Wicks.
Yeah, that just didn't make sense to me. Those two people I could argue is if not on the same level, if not better than Watson.
Yeah. I think that's a fair point. I think that Christian Watson with the whole Packers, you got a chunk of money going to your quarterback at Jordan Love. You got a chunk of money going out to Michael Parsons, and then you make this financial decision to really, in my opinion, overpay for a guy that's not really available for you. Nobody is going to sit up here with a clear conscience and say that he is not talented as shit. He is. But the thing is, if you're getting paid in that top 5, top 10 of the wide receiver spots, you got to be available. Do we know if he's going to be available for a full season? And not like a lot of times we understand football, we'll give a guy a game or two. But, man, you just listed out some of those games that he played in some of those seasons. He missed more than a game or two in some of those seasons. And for me to go out there and cough up a lot of money like that and you ain't accumulate over 620 yards in a season, that's
800. You couldn't get
absurd.
8.
That's absurd.
Like he got paid X money. And what I mean X, I mean wide receiver X, number one.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, he ain't never been the number one on his team ever.
Yeah, and I really like the talent that he come with. I think that one of the positives for them though is that they removed some of the wide receivers out of that room. Because they were loaded with wide receivers. Like,
yeah, but Matthew Golden and Jalen Reed gonna have something to say about that too.
Yeah. So we go see. I think they're gonna be able to. We'll see what Matthew Golden did. He had a good playoff game versus the Bears, what they lost to, but we'll see if he can bounce back because he didn't score a damn touchdown the whole entire season. He scored his touchdown in the playoffs. And I'm always a fan of Jalen Reed because he from the crib, but he with the ops now, so.
Naperville. I'm trying to hear
that. Bro said he from Naperville. We ain't trying to hear
he
that.
was. Shit, that nigga went to Naperville Central.
Real. Man, we looking at the Packers, though, with a lot of question marks, bro. Do you think they finish last in the division this year?
Nah.
Who you got last in the North?
Surprisingly, I got Detroit.
Really?
I feel like they're gonna plummet. I think they're gonna plummet this year.
Even with the easy schedule?
Yeah.
Sheesh. We're gonna see. That's gonna be interesting.
They
got an easy schedule.
I just feel like that rah-rah shit ain't nobody gonna hit it. That shit gonna get real dead real quick.
Oh, you think Dan Campbell's voice is now gonna run stale?
Yeah, because it's only so many times we can keep going for games and you costing us and you keep saying the same old, we just gonna keep getting up, we're gonna keep going at it. Get your Stone Cold Steve Austin Goldberg looking ass on, folks. That's what they gonna start saying, folks.
Hey, that's some real stuff because now their new offensive coordinator is Drew Petzing from Arizona, I believe was his last stop. And yeah, he's a familiar foe amongst these NFC North coaches that are really good. So
for sure.
We go see. But hey, that's the first time I heard that Detroit gonna plummet. That's crazy. Because I always tell people, I'm like, Dan Campbell decisions, he cost the Detroit Lions some opportunities, bro. For real. They don't want to hear it though. They think we hating, but we try to keep it clear, man. Bro.
I mean,
So we go see what's to it, man. Steve-O, you got anything else, bro?
hey, we do got Monday Night Football. It just ain't the football we used to. Hey, they got USA versus Belgium, but this the kicker. We in Seattle, folk.
Oh, they finna go crazy.
And guess what? Balugo is back.
Yes,
Fuck
sir.
you talking about? And y'all need to stop saying Balagon. Balagon. That nigga's from the motherland. It's Balugon. Balugon. What you talking about?
Hey, man, I never thought I was gonna be a guy that be this in tune into the World Cup. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
This shit, boy,
it's cracking though.
Hey, they need to come out that bitch with the Kurt Frank. I mean, not the Kurt Frank, the Kurt Angle fucking theme song. Go to loop, nigga, the hoes, boy. We gonna be tweaking in that bitch
on the real, cause that Argentina game with Messi, boy.
Yeah.
I thought Messi was finna be up out of there. It was Cape Verde, I believe they played.
Yeah, Cape Verde was in them, and then in Brazil got their ass up out of there.
Yeah, Neymar.
Yeah, they lost to that damn Viking, that motherfucker.
Rowing the boat and shit.
and that nigga, I ain't gonna lie, and that motherfucker supposed to be a wide receiver. I don't care fuck what y'all talking about. That's a wide receiver.
Hey, funny.
They call that nigga the Derrick Henry of football.
On the real, going crazy. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Before y'all get up out of here, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. We on our road to 1K. Hit that like button and subscribe. Don't freeload, man. But hey, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all always love football. Y'all already know. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one for sure. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Breaks Media.